Tiny Cat. Everybody busy on a Friday. Except us. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. If I sound a little sick, it's because I am. This game, though, is also pretty sick. It's Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Nintendo Game Boy Color. Rasta Warrior and Rogue Effect. And we, whoa, Earthquake, are about to do it. Wait. But obviously I have to do some trivial thing like change the aesthetics here. Let's go to frame number 19. Before we continue our quests. Cameron Rice and Freg, how are you? Last we left off, I think we've been trying to do this one thing for a couple streams now. But I keep, well, I guess the first time I died. And then the second time I had to sign off because this illness is just really kicking my butt, everyone. Whole family's sick. But I can at least stream a little bit today. And, like it says in the chat, if we get any donations, I'll do some bicep curls. I feel like I can do at least a little bit of those. Let's reset the reps counter, everybody. 6'7" Daddy. Is that Akex? Is that the man they call KarmaJolt? Hey, welcome. Boring. Play Super Punch-Out. I am Nicholas D. Off screen. You can't see it or hear it, but I'm playing it while I stream. Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, sometimes medicine is. But also, hydration is important. Getting enough sleep, which I absolutely have not been able to do. Very important. KarmaJolt, how you doing besides being sick? Oh, aside from that, also terrible. I haven't slept. I haven't seen Genevieve B all day. Nah, I'm doing alright, gaming since the 80s. How are you? It could be a lot worse, I'll tell you that. But also, I think we're about to go try to fight Terry again. We got to this boss that's basically a doppelganger. Well, it's like you from the future. And so you have to fight yourself before you rate yourself. And then there's like a big-ass boss after that one too, Cupid Punch. So it's like there's a boss gauntlet essentially coming up. What up, what up? Hey, welcome. Look out, evil beast monster is here. Let's do charge for a couple rounds and switch to cautious. KarmaJolt, I'm okay so far. Gaming since the 80s? Has your icon always been bald bull? I just saw what it was. Most people's icons, I don't even look at them because, like, my eyesight is so bad that, like, a picture that tiny, like, it's usually very difficult for me to register what it might be. So I just don't even try, you know? Boss Rush, like Mega Man? Yeah, kinda. Mega Man X. Ooh, a rib. I have so much meat in my inventory. Zoltan, how are you? Happy Friday the 13th. Didn't we just have one of those? Yeah, today is Friday the 13th, huh? I guess it makes sense, because if the month if a normal non-leap year February starts on a Sunday, or I guess it would be Monday, right? Then that means we're gonna have a Friday the 13th. Yeah, so since February started on a Monday, then March also starts on a Monday. And if February has a Friday the 13th, then so will March. Yeah, that's logical, because February is an amount of days that is divisible by 7, and that's how many days there are in a week. Oh my gosh, I logicked it. Karma can bald my bull. Wait, was it a Sunday? Did I just look at the calendar wrong? Oh wait, yeah, why is it doing that? Sorry, my eyesight's real bad right now. My calendar is doing a thing where So I went back to look at the February calendar, and the first day that is highlighted is the 2nd. For some reason, the column of Sundays, where February starts, is grayed out as if it doesn't exist. Or it can't be selected in the menu. You want Earth calendar. I do, Rogue Effect. Yeah, no, my eyes are doing that bad today that I couldn't see slightly grayed out numbers next to the white numbers. Weekends don't count. Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that. But yeah, I've probably gotten 6 hours of sleep in the last 3 nights. I just cannot sleep lately. So my eyes are killing me. In fact, I might need to put on some darker sunglasses pretty soon. But at least we're gonna frick up our future self. Oof is right, Rogue Effect. First of my comments, says Michael Mervin, oh my god. Dagger, what's going on? Saying, welcome to my world, Karma. Dagger? Isn't your world the Minecraft server? Also, thank you for welcoming. Very welcoming. I think I've gotten 6 hours of sleep this week. Yeah, but can't you, like, handle that, Dagger? Speaking of Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees was born June 13th, 1946. And funny enough, we had a Friday the 13th in June last year. That guy is old as hell. I didn't realize he was born in 1946. So what was he old enough to witness? He probably remembers American astronauts landing on the moon. He probably remembers the Challenger explosion. What's some other crazy stuff that happened? Moon landing? Yeah, hardly knew it, Michael Murphy. He probably saw all of Michael Jordan's 6 NBA championships, Ryan Gaming. Play my favorite game. I am, dude, like right now. Yeah, he probably remembers Y2K. Cupid Punch? Yeah, no, he probably remembers 9/11. Anime Girl, what's going on? Arms increased to level 21. I'm trying to increase my arms to level 21, everybody. JFK assassination. Yeah, that was, I guess the late 60s, right, Zoltan? Is this one of the better Dragon Warriors? I found the other ones way too grindy, but they were definitely revolutionary. Oh, Luke Carroll. I'm having fun with this game, but I do not mind grinding, and there's a ton of that in this game. So if you're not a fan of, like... I would say you don't have to grind in this game if you are very knowledgeable in how this game works. So, like, yeah, if you're a first-timer, you pretty much have to. That oil crisis where the folks only could go to gas stations on certain days of the week. Oh, yeah. Probably also remembers lunch from past Wednesday. Well, Micah Mervin, it was pizza in office day, so... 63, says Zoltan. Early 60s, okay. I don't know what that ability is. That's honestly encouraging. Luke Carroll, so are you. Thank you for being here. Have you noticed that Jason Voorhees isn't a bad guy? Here's why. He always prevents teenagers from... Gaming since the 80s? Not gonna read that one. Yeah, Zoltan, he probably remembers segregation. At least it isn't a hard level/stat check. Luke Carroll, what would that mean exactly? Give me an example. Happy Friday the 13th. Do you mean... Oh. I think I know what you mean, Luke Carroll. There are certain bosses in Crystallis for the NES that you cannot damage unless you're high enough level. Is that what you're talking about? Something like that? So you kind of have to be level 15 or 16 to beat Crystallis on NES. And I think the highest level is 16, maybe 17. Oh, it's a mimic! Everyone put a treasure box in the chest. chat. Yeah, gaming since the 80s. I don't mind you making that joke, though. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Like I haven't been playing this game for like 40 hours already. That's a whole week's worth of work if you have like a real job, like Shaquille O'Neal. Treasure box. Yeah, is there no treasure box emoji? Abraham Beck. Basically, you are screwed unless you are certain breakpoints, and most of the game is just reaching the next breakpoint to progress to a new area with new monsters to grind. Yeah, so kind of what I was talking about with Crystallis on NES, which is a great game. And that game isn't like terribly grindy, but the speed runs definitely do have to grind a little bit to so they can at least damage certain bosses. Rogue Effect, I see you. There's a chestnut emoji. Is that what that is, Michael Mervin? I would have thought that was like a weird-looking crown. Bill Gates and Will Smith both have jobs, and they're millionaires. Cupid Punch. I don't think Bill Gates isn't he retired? He's definitely in those files. Will Smith? Probably not. Where am I going? Up and to the left. Bill Gates is a billionaire, and Will Smith is a willionaire. Acorn has a hat. That's true, Rogue Effect. Yo, Double Grizzly. What does it mean? They throw in their hands in the air and wave them like a grizzly bear. Thanks for dropping the knowledge. Off the Dome is impressiver. Luke Carroll. Every now and then we'll drop a rhyme, too. Little character sprites are nice for the GBA. Yeah, Luke Carroll. I felt the same way about Dragon Warrior 3 on GBA. Robert T, what's going on? Are you surprised there's no treasure box? Yo, was that Rasta? That had to have been Rasta. A little. Those things are like all over. I can't personally get into this game, but I keep coming back for the addictive music. Welcome, Wahoo Luigi. Did someone say rhyme? Yo, we also said bear. Terror Bear. Welcome in. How are you? We were just talking about bears. Waving their paws in the airs. I found a misstaff. I have Dragon Quest VII for my Nintendo Switch and PS5, says Dan Rouser. Yeah, is that one good? Like, I saw my friend Megaharp streaming it, and it seemed fine. Like, how do I say this? I don't have any nostalgia for it. It seems like one of the Dragon Quest games that, like, maybe I'll eventually play, but I'd rather replay 4 first. I'd rather get to 6. KarmaJolt, do you have a car? That's why they call me KarmaJolt, gaming since the 80s. I do, yes. Yes, but do those bears care? No, Michael Mervin, they are dead now. Nice, how is it, says Anime Girl. My car? Or Dragon Quest VII? I heard that game takes a really long time to get into. I can hear that I have like a... This is a weird thing about me. When I'm really tired, sometimes I let like an old accent slip out. Like I used to have a southern accent. I did it a little bit just there. I think a lot of it though is because my jaw gets tired when I am sleepy. Because my eyesight sucks, so I'm constantly squinting my face, and then my face gets tired. So speaking is tough. It used to be called Vespa Jolt. Signor Vespa. What's that from, Michael Mervin? There's like a Disney movie or something where like the main character is like a mermaid kid who turns human, and he really wants to speak Italian and ride a Vespa. Are you hydrated? Luke Carroll? Not enough. How are the gas prices? And I thought gaming is getting more expensive. Yo, gaming since the 80s, yeah, their gas prices going up. Fortunately, I don't do a ton of driving, because, I work here, in this void. Ponyo? That doesn't sound familiar. I'll think of it in a second, Michael Merman. Sleepy Karma, yeehaw. Gotta round up the cattle on the ranch. Pardner. I feel like it's one of those movies that's a one-word title, though. Nice socks, bro, says Gouda Guy. Get out from under there, oh my god. But also, thank you. Yeah, they're mismatched today. For years, I've been doing this thing where I just have, like, a bag of mismatched socks. Where, like, after I do my laundry, if there's a sock that doesn't have a match, I'll just throw it in the bag. And then every couple months, I'll dump it out and try to match any of the mismatched socks that have the match in the bag. So, like, you know, I'll do the laundry, there's one sock that's mismatched. Maybe later I'll find the other one and just throw it in the bag. But, like, you know, the match to that sock is mismatched the next time I do laundry, so I'll throw them all in the bag. Then at the end of every 6 months or so, I dump it out and rematch all the mismatched socks if the matches are there. Luca, thank you, Michael Mervin. I don't think I would have remembered that. But yeah, a couple days ago I decided, you know what? I've had this bag of mismatched socks with many socks that are never gonna be matched again. So, like, F it, let's just wear some mismatched socks. Ponyo? Full title is Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea. Okay, maybe it was called something else outside of the US. Yo, just beat 50 plus shrines in Breath of the Wild. Same with Tanuki? It sounds like you're getting buff. Oh, so is Ponyo something else? I don't know. Is Nicholas D very wrong? Yeah, but that's okay. Sometimes he's funny. Nice socks. Increased to level 35. Ponyo is a Miyazaki film. It's basically The Little Mermaid, but with kids. No, oh, I see. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't a Studio Ghibli thing. Ghibli? I think it was like a Disney Pixar thing. I could be wrong, though. But it gave Pixar vibes. Oh, I'm a damned fool if I didn't bring, some tissues here, everybody. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm the illest. Thank you for your patience. Alright, let's go, up and to the right. You know how it is when you find in monsters. Sometimes you gotta go up and then to the right. Sometimes you gotta go right and then up. Look at in that case where they are mermen in disguise. Yeah, Nicholas D. saw the movie many years ago. I don't really remember it, except for the funny parts. No, you're right. Nick D and I are talking about an also correct, but completely different film. Yeah, I love correct films. Meat? I do not need no mo meat. I do not need no mo problems, either. Ooh, someone can heal me. But the one kid goes, Silencio Bruno. Yeah, uh-huh. Alright, I recorded in the urinal. Like I was in the men's room. Let's go this way. Ooh, big open forest. Giving off Zelda vibes here. The little dudes are gonna pop out of the sand and spin attack me. Yo, a life acorn? Hell yeah, I'm taking that. I don't need as many ribs. Alright, who get the life acorn? Igor. Max HP up by 5. Watch out, Lizard Man and Shadow Monsters. Slimeborg calls in a lightning. I love Slimeborg. It's just a slime with like a obnoxiously large, like scouter looking device on its face. Okay, what is that doing? When the screen goes dark and then it says, "Ah, the spell on your dudes is broken." Is that a debuff thing? It's scary. Rain Slash hits so hard. When I do it to them. Or when Terry does it to me. That guy kind of whooped me a little bit. Maybe it's them blinking their eyes back to their senses, like coming to. Possibly Michael Mervin, but also what does it do in-game, you know? Just scheduled blackouts. Rogue Effects, that's me every Friday night. Wait, today is Friday night, isn't it? Oh, I thought somebody was coming down to knock me out for my scheduled blackout. What is the world coming to? Blizzarded in. Ayo. Tiny Cat's here, everybody. He being a little sleepy boy. LM no, says Rogue Effect. That's when something is definitely not funny. That's when you say that. Alright, where are we going? Down and to the right? Yeah, sometimes you gotta go down and to the right when you're hunting monsters. Tim Cam. Katisha. Oui. Good guy? He's small. He's cat. What more could you want? I always end up like accidentally stumbling into the correct direction for this little mazy maze here. Let's go this way, I think. I have a good feeling about right. I feel like that's what I did last time anyway. Yeah. Seems correct, I don't know. Shoot. And then let's go to the right here, possibly? No, it was wrong. Trashy RPG theorist, what's going on? Good lord, how do you beat this game? It's been a month. What do you mean? It's a long game. That's just how some games are. Aren't you an RPG theorist? You never taken a long-ass time to beat a game? Just what the doctor ordered. Hey, Ethereal Enigma? You know, I should see a doctor. Perhaps, says Trashy RPG theorist. Oh, that and, you know, I'm not playing it every time I stream. Like, I'm in the middle of, like, what, 6 games now? No, I'm doing Skies of Arcadia, and this, and Final Fantasy Tactics. Maybe I'm only in the middle of 3 games. Billy Evans, how are you? Gosh dang it. Is it different every time? Finally beat Chrono Trigger for the first time last week. Got to final boss in the past, but never beat it. You mean in 1999? What haven't I tried at this point? Tell your friends. Hey, tell your friends. I'm great. Hey, appreciate you, Billy Evans. Excuse me. Also talking to dozens of people and pausing to exercise and record names of monsters. Yeah, well, that's true. That's also something I've been doing. Okay. Chrono Trigger came out in 96. It wasn't 95, Zoltan? Damn, you just made me realize I haven't beat Chrono Trigger either, despite, like, 90% playthroughs. Life happens every time, I guess. You never actually got to the end? Best believe I wasn't alive in the 20th century. Trashy? You know, I could tell. Something about you. Alright, we found it. Oh, also found this. We prefer to call it the 1900s? Yeah, or the Super SNES system era. Whoa! Hey, Pippin. Oh, Pippin's gonna kick Tiny Cat out of the bed, like, right now. Pippin, do not knock the GameCube. I will be so mad. We olds who hail from that century. That game has a deep place in my heart, though I only discovered CT in early 2010s. Yeah, no, I remember I wanted to play it for like a really long time, and my dad tried to find it for me for Christmas, maybe for 2 different years. But then I discovered, like, emulating, and I was like, ooh, I can finally play Chrono Trigger. Let's do a fun test. People who have beaten Chrono Trigger from memory, how long is one playthrough in hours? Oh, Nicholas D. If you're doing all the stuff, 28 hours. If I even hear someone call something the hundreds, I'm thinking of like a 500-year-old town where everyone hand washes their clothes and stuff, and everything is $1. 26 hours? Like 25 to 30, says Michael Mervin and Luke C. That sounds right to me. ZSNES, yeah, Playing Mega Man X with a keyboard, that was brutal. Save states necessary. Ethereal Enigma? I remember it being... I remember adapting to the keyboard really well. As a matter of fact, like, I remember one of my high school friends was doing, like, speedrun stuff with one hand on the keyboard because he was using just the number pad. Other hand was, holding food, I guess. I don't know. Was eating. Quick cuts. And all the charm items? Oh. Trashy RPG theorist. I usually abuse the hell out of charm in Chrono Trigger, which is like Ayla's spell that allows her to steal stuff. And you can get some good stuff, but I never bother getting everything. Alright, we're going this way. This box is such a mimic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everyone. Blasphemist is the name of that spell. Black only takes an hour. If you really want to optimize equipment, you do it multiple times. That's mainly what I say, 30 hours. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to steal there. And you can get Mega Elixirs, and you can get Stat Tabs, Trico. Excuse me. What Castlevania did I just play where every chest was a mimic? Was it Portrait of Ruin? We played Portrait of Ruin. I don't remember that many mimics. Of course, I also don't remember that many chests. You find items in other ways. And then we also played Aria of Sorrow, and I think there was a mimic chest in that game. I think it was Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, we're gonna get to that one soon as well. Ooh, a Lion X. You know what? Let's rib them. It's short, but there's no fat. Talking about Dawn of Sorrow? I love saving those little RPG worlds. It's all great music and characters. Luke, see? So are you. What did I mean by that? What do you think about it? I should have guessed. Rogue Effect? If you'd like to guess, be my guest. Corridors of Time is my favorite track on Chrono Trigger. Zoltan, I was just talking with someone about how, is Corridors of Time the Kingdom of Zeal song? Because I was just talking with someone about how the Kingdom of Zeal song, like when you first get to 1200 AD, the Golden Ages or whatever it's called, you hear this track that has like a kind of like ascending and descending, like tubular bells maybe. But the track reminds me a lot of Searzz by the Alan Parsons Project. And if you're a Bulls fan, you would know that this was the song that would play before at every Chicago Bulls home game before the Jordan-era Bulls took the court. I don't know if they still use that song. But it's also the song that the bar owner Dave plays during skee-ball finals every season. So, if you're a channel member and you see that video where my guy Bruce hits the game-winning 100 to win Season 49, you can hear Searzz by the Alan Parsons Project playing over the... you hear the music. Sandstorm by Darude. Trico, also a good one. Yeah, the Zeal Palace song, or whatevs. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Excuse me. Just listen to a snippet, very similar background rhythm. Yeah, and it also just makes you want to dunk a basketball, you know? Did you know that if you use the optional character in the Black Omen boss fight, it plays a different song? No, I didn't know. Oh, the optional character. The one who you can fight instead of having him join your party, you mean, trashy RPG theorist? The one who's basically a pasty piccolo? Hard to choose a favorite, but maybe Memories of Green beats it out for me. You know what else I like is, Wiz Khalifa, I believe, has a song called Never Been that is basically, he took Shala's theme from Chrono Trigger and made it a beat. Then he made like a remix of the song called Never Been Part 2. And he takes, like, the forest theme from Chrono Trigger and makes it a beat, and he raps over it. Pasty Piccolo, you take that back. Nicholas D, the man could use some sun, I'm just saying. Very good of you to avoid spoilers, lads. Yeah, for a game from 1996. I mean 95. Psycho Mantis. Trico. What? Nothing but a box here. Memories of Green is the forest theme. I like Delightful Specchio. We had jock jams for b-ball warm-up. Yeah, of course you did. Quick Guns. I didn't play basketball after middle school, but we never had music at our b-ball games, now that I'm thinking about it. Pasty Shenron on the right. Yo, Oz Game Collector? Yeah, character designed by Akira Toriyama. Thought this was a short for a second. Yo, Takeshi? It is! Tell your friends I'm great. And then it fades to black. That's the best I could do for now. Jet Set Radio had a great video game soundtrack. I never played that one, Trico. The rapping robot. I adore that game so much. Yeah, Gato. He smokes metal joints or whatever. Crazy that video games haven't been around a century and they're already the fastest growing industry. Trashy RPG theorist, I'm trying to be the fastest growing industry. Now in like 32 seconds you have to say again, it is, and tell your friends I'm great. Yo, Michael Mervin, that one's for you. The rest of you can also enjoy it as well, I suppose. Lexi Wolf, hi, how are you? Karma can make me grow fast. Yeah, but Nicholas D, this frickin' dragon takes forever to grow. A lot more experience than my lion, and is 14 levels behind him. Her, I should say. KarmaJolt TV dinner TM. Yo, I'm trying to funnel more people into my merch store, aka the Karma Mart. Would I sell more products if I had Gen B model some of the things on the site? Like a t-shirt, maybe the KarmaJolt bikini, or the mug. Yeah, I should get people to model the mug. Oh my gosh. I might even do like a giveaway where like, hey, if you got KarmaJolt merch and you post your picture in the Discord, your name gets entered into a raffle thingy where you could win a free set of KarmaJolt sunglasses and $5 signed by me, Rock Solid Greggles. If you play Dragon Quest Builders, I will give you a platonic kiss. I won't just tell my friends you're great, I'll tell everyone. A platonic kiss. Trashy RPG theorists? I'm thinking about it. Hey, yeah, Rogue Effect, thank you so much for putting the link to the Karma Mart in the store. Where's the KarmaJolt merch stand? Yeah, it's right in the chat right now. And it's been in the video description of pretty much every one of my streams. One of these days, I'll definitely have to request some KJ merch. Ethereal Enigma, I'll tell you this. So I went with a merch store that I'm pretty satisfied with. It's one of those stores that's like, hey, just give us your logo and we can put it on anything. So because orders are fulfilled as they come in, the prices are a little bit higher than you might expect from some merch store where like, I pay for 100 t-shirts and then make money as I sell them, you know what I mean? It's not a Link, it's a Zelda. Thank you, Nicholas D. That said, I've had... Molly M's had one of my t-shirts for years now, colors on it are still bright and poppin'. The hoodie that I have, that now I guess belongs to Genevieve B, washed it a million times, still looks, you know, not new, but close enough. So I was satisfied with the quality, is what I'm trying to say. Damn, these guys are way too bulky. These Lion X enemies. No, I gotta do this one more round. Check all of KarmaJolt Zeldas in the video description. Hey, Michael Mervin, appreciate you. Yeah, a bunch of links there, and that I think I have a link tree page that shows also like my Instagram and my my spicy page. My Patreon and the Karma Mart is on that one. Thank you, Rogue Effect, for posting the link tree. The Zelda tree, excuse me. Would it be possible to get the bottle or mug in black? I don't know, Luke Carroll. Honestly, I haven't checked it in a while. How do you copy or open links in chat? You can't just do it? There's a mug with a black handle, but the rest is white. Ah, yeah. Rogue Effect, I might, in that case, redo the logo, because the yellow text where it says, "Tell your friends I'm great," doesn't really show up on the white. Or I might just put, like, a little oval around it. Maybe it's because I use a variant of YouTube. Oh, I see. Arthur Thomas, what's going on? This is cool. I never played this game, but grew up on the first DW game, which I got for free with my subscription to Nintendo Power. I just learned about that a couple months ago. Yeah, apparently to promote the Dragon Quest series, or the Dragon Warrior series, Nintendo... So it was basically a cross-promotion between Enix and Nintendo Power. They wanted to sell more RPGs in the West, and also they wanted to sell more subscriptions to Nintendo Power, so they're like, why don't we bundle this game with it? So apparently, a lot of people got Dragon Warrior 1 because they got a sub. They got a sub to Nintendo Power. My mug is white with a black handle, and yeah, the yellow is there. Free yellow! Luke, see? Yeah, he did nothing wrong. Unless there's someone named Yellow who did something horribly wrong. Yo, that Grizzly slashed at tornado speed, which is approximately 60 miles per hour, from what I understand of the, from Storm Chasers, or whatever it's called. What about second Dragon Quest? I don't know, Trico. I assume people bought it because they were like, I got this game with Nintendo Power and it was pretty good. Now there's a sequel. Dang, only the indie scene does shit like that these days. Ethereal Enigma? As they should. It's a good idea. They'd be a fan for life. I love that they used a lot of the same sound effects for this game. Yeah. They've been using some of the same assets since the first game. And, like, why not, you know? It's part of the universe. Like, oh, healing spells always make the same sound, everyone. Yeah, that's just how it works in Dragon Quest. That's just how people talk in Tucson, Arizona. What's up with this box? Just a box. Oh my gosh, there's a solid snake inside this box. I'll make your snake solid. This is what Nicholas D was just typing there. Best thing I got from Nintendo Power was the VHS Advertisement for Donkey Kong Country. Oh yeah, quick guns. My guy Nat20 found that at his parents' house a while back. Metal Gear. MB, what's going on? MB Mixes, I see you. Arizona, is that where cat girls are from? Rogue Effect? I'm a little slow today. You might have to explain that joke. Arizona. Hardly knew ya. Alright, it's this for sure. University of Arizona is in Tucson. And the Wildcat. And they're the Wildcats, so kinda. Karma can make my snack starts erasing, Nicholas D. Nya equals meow in Japanese. Oh, I thought it was nyan, like nyan cat. But I guess maybe it's either. Or I'm wrong. I get that reference. Yeah, Trico. Shoutouts to What We Do in the Shadows. And Matt Berry. And the episode with Mark Hamill. Yo, Joseph Neal the Lillipup with a cool 2 great British pounds. Tell your friends I'm great British pounds. Yeah, first dono of the stream is right. Hey, everyone put the pups in the chat. That's approximately $3. Thank you so much. Alright, where are we going, boys? Oh, I could have gone on that treadmill guy. Man, my favorite world is probably 6 with a dual worlds, but I also haven't played DQ7. I started 6 like decades ago and then never got back to it. Ethereal Enigma. Hey, Joseph Neal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tim Belson, I see you. We also finished 8 last year. Never did any of the post-game stuff, but maybe I will sometime. I saw you Hades installed. Have you beaten it? Patriots in. How did you see that? Oh, like on my Switch home screen, you mean? Haven't played much of it, actually, but I keep meaning to. Oh my gosh, does one of these dudes have Heal Us? That's so obnoxious. An Enigma! Do you see me? No, I'm shy. I do, though, but I won't. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster for like $13 on PS5 deal. Nicholas D, are those good? First DQ that popped up on my radar, says Luke C, was 8. Yeah, I remember my GF at the time got me that game. That must have been like 2007 for me. Hades is awesome, highly recommend. Yeah, I want to get to Celeste first, Patriots Dan. I feel so unseen. It's actually pronounced Unshawn. Got this on GBC. I love it, says good old fried chicken. Yo, great name. Dagger with the cool 5 KarmaJolt gift memberships saying don't mind me. Oh, I don't. Hey, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, everyone put the daggers in the chat. Luke C got a membership, as did Crimson the Villain. Krill Gorilla, I like that name for some reason. Gamer Goose, love that. Jeremy Bear, hey, Dagger, thank you so much. Look at this. We got 33 curls to go, everybody. Let's fight this Lion-O or whatever his name is. Dagger, dagger, dagger. That's right, Abraham B. It'd be funny if the streamer could get a gifted sub. Well, Michael Mervin, we have seen people give gift subs and then they get one of them. Get a Slime Knight. Slime plus Demonite. Good old fried chicken. Like, I feel like my party is pretty good. Like, do I really need to upgrade after this? Igor, have some elf water. Alright, where are we going? Oh no, we're going straight back. Possibly. I was not paying attention to what was down here. I need to go to that bottom row there. Alright, let's hop back on the little conveyor, Alex Levine. What's up, KJ? How about them turnips? Hey, speaking of channel members, welcome in. Okay, I gotta lie down or something. Thanks for the stream, KarmaJolt. Be good, everybody. Drop a like. Hey, Michael Mervin, you feeling okay? I had to do that earlier. Thanks for showing up. I should probably sleep soon. Yeah, me too, Dagger. I mean, if we're both getting like 6 hours of sleep every couple days. Karma can turnip me on. My gosh. Nicholas D, I would describe you as radish. Why is this guy so bulky? This enemy is obnoxious. When are you gonna play Skies of Arcadia again? Oh, Zoltan. When my voice feels good enough to do the character voices that I've been doing so far in the playthrough. YouTuber. Oh my god, Rogue Effect. Good joke. Yeah, no, I've been feeling really sick lately, and I still do. So I decided, like, alright, I'm gonna stream, but I'm gonna play a game where I can pretty much save anytime in case I get fatigued and need to sign off, you know? Skies of Arcadia, though, has intermittent save points that are fairly numerous, fairly plentiful. But I can see myself streaming that game, getting like an hour and some change into it, then suddenly feeling like really tired, being like, okay, I need to find a save point. Where is one, you know? I used to be sick. I still am, but I used to too. Rogue Effects, Rip Mitch. Baldur's Night says, I hope you feel better soon. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to see a friend of mine before she goes to the Dominican Republic. She told me she was gonna win. I'll tell you later. Medi, what's going on? Dude, I found this channel from your vid on SimCity for SNES. Oh my goodness. Hey, welcome in. Medi, which one? Was it a short video or a longer playthrough that I did with my brother? Where our city got destroyed. And then that was years ago and we haven't gone back to that save file. Oh, Rogue Effect. One of my friends promised to send me pictures from Dominican Republic. She's like, you bet I'm gonna wear my KarmaJolt bikini. And I was like, oh my god. What a sweetheart. She's cool. She's a skee-ball friend. Let's drop down this hole. There's a short on the money glitch. Yeah. Yeah, that was years ago. I remember, like, my brother would actually use that trick in, like, 1993 to start, like, every one of his cities. We called it a code back then, but, like... And I just kind of took that for granted, but then when I was making that video, I was like, this is not a code. This is definitely an underflow glitch. Skee-ball doesn't exist, you silly goose. Nick the Frenchie? Then how am I such a champion of it? I still dream of getting that Mario statue. Yeah, Nicholas D, I never got the Megalopolis. Even with the glitch, I still go bankrupt. Betty, it's a fun game, but, like, also, if you're playing it casually and not strategically, you'll run out of money for sure. Yeah, maybe we should play SimCity on SNES and try to get the actual Megalopolis. Champion in our hearts. Yeah, Trico, but also in the actual league. It exists. Thank you, though. Could be fun. Luke C, SimCity is actually dope. Do you feel better? Nick the Frenchie. I felt worse this morning, and I think that was the, what's the opposite of the apex, or the zenith? That was the nadir of it. Like, I think this morning was the worst it was gonna get, and now I'm starting to feel better. That said, I feel about the same as I did last night. Best I did was like 110k population. Pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. The rock bottom. Rogue effects? Can you smell? I can't, actually. My nose is very congested. Yeah, the lowest point. Nader is correct. Tomorrow you will feel 50% better. Luke C? I love that prediction. Nader and Zenith. Manifest it. I'm trying to do the same. Yeah, Luke C. Thing is, I also gotta, like, be responsible and go to bed early and, like, actually stay asleep. I might need to stop taking this melatonin that I've been taking. Like, it helps me get to sleep, but I feel like my quality of sleep overall is worse when I take it. It helps me fall asleep, but I do not stay asleep. Such mysterious words. Yeah, no, those are good ones, Nick the Frenchie. Especially for someone who English is their second language, or not their first language. Good call. Try magnetism. Try magnesium, says Luke C. Melatonin gives me crazy dreams. Yo, Baldur's Night, you want to hear something weird? Cheese gives me crazy dreams, and apparently there's science to back that up. Sleep hygiene is my specialty. I can give you a tip once a stream to incorporate. Ethereal Enigma? When you say your specialty, like, is this something you've studied? Get Jigglypuff to sing? Yeah, the problem, Trico, is that Jigglypuff in my neighborhood. Terrible artist. In it, dairy in general? I don't know. I don't know, Rogue Effect. In business terms, I've never heard anyone use nadir. Instead, I think most people would call it an inflection point, where things begin to turn around. Any Enigma? Good point. Good inflection point. I have a sleep retainer. Death helps get REM sleep. Tell me about that, Quick Guns. Cheese before bed is actually kind of a long suspected thing. What have they suspected? Well, why is the cheese a suspect? Why has the cheese been long suspected? Personality study. As someone who has had numerous sleep issues, I only follow the science. I see. Man, we got whooped a little bit there. A lot of the time in old books, a character would describe a crazy dream and the other character would ask if they ate cheese before bed. That's awesome, Luke C. The cheese stands alone. Yo, speaking of Magic the Gathering, we weren't speaking about it. Cheese before bed, you dream about bread. That's, yeah, as the saying goes. I followed the science once. Any Enigma? I'm glad you do. I thought it was an old wives' tale type of thing. Luke C, but sometimes those old wives, they know what they're talking about. Oh boy, it would have been awesome if I had some more MP going into this next battle. I have so many warp staves. Warp staves? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're nearly topped off. I don't think I need to waste any more MP. I think at one point I'm gonna switch socks to go all out offensively. How was it? Learn anything? Oh, I don't have to do the whole gauntlet again? A man like you, I could fight again. This guy's name is Duran, which is the name of the sword guy in Trials of Mana. Count sheep, it works for me. 1. Trico immediately fell asleep. One of my favorite visual gags of all time is like, there's some Mr. Bean skit where he's having trouble falling asleep. So he tries counting sheep, and what he's got is like a, he's got like a painting that shows like a grid of sheep. So he takes out a calculator, and he counts like how many sheep are in the row, and you can be like, you hear him like, and then he punches it in the calculator, and he goes, and then he punches it in the calculator as if he's multiplying the rows by the columns, and he punches it in the calculator and goes, like he sees the result, reacts to it, then immediately falls asleep, and like, oh my god. I love me a dumb visual gag. Wife is a dentist, so she made the retainer. That's cool, Quiggons. Last Sun Devil says, Q Black Adam, I have returned. Black Adam, bam, lamb. No, that's something else, I think. Well, here comes Duran. Let's do, you know what? I'm gonna do mixed because maybe I can, no, that's, well, maybe I can surround him. And then let's do something like, oh, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Quad hits all day. Charge, and then I'll try surround with arms. He creates a vacuum wave. Alright, that's doing some decent damage there. To me, nothing crazy though. Super Game Station says, I always tell my friends that you are great. Hey, appreciate you. Hey, with extra Y's, says Pomunson. Welcome. Did I surround him? Maybe it didn't work. Duran did 69 damage. Hilarious. Let's spit the ice storm at him. I did 69 damage to him. Take that, Duran. Alright, now I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Blazemos does nearly 100 damage. That's pretty good. Who's that? Who or what is that hot-looking demon hunk of a monster? Yeah, and how did they make him hot on the Game Boy Color? Nick the Frenchie. Duran throws Bird Blow. That did 145 damage to Igor. Okay, we immediately revived him. Dang. We need to start hitting this dude. Yo, and Enigma with the cool $5 saying knick-knack, French D, whack, give KJ some bones. Hey, everyone put the question marks in the chat for Enigma. Let's do a plan. Command. Black Betty, plan command. Gosh dang it. Remember when I couldn't stop making those frickin' jokes during Metroid Prime 4? Hey, Enigma, thank you so much. Let's do quad hits here. Charge on Igor is fine, and then let's try something like, Did surround not work? I'm gonna pay attention this time. Drac Slash did a ton of damage. Boom! Okay, that was approximately 100 damage. Okay, and we engulfed him in an illusion there. I'm not, like, slamming him here. But we're making some good progress. Black Betty, Slam Duran. What am I doing here? Okay, let's world do us. Big ol' heal. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, Karma loves this stupid joke. Bam, balam, thank you. Big Listy. You know I do. That's why you love this channel. Why is he dodging so much? Is he in defensive mode or something? Arms attacks with full force. Bam! That Slam Duran. Yeah, Slam Duran. I would. My god, Nick the Frenchie. Okay, now he's starting to miss me because I've got him surrounded by the surround spell. White Air does 130 there. Alright, so now we're doing good damage. And he's having trouble spitting back. Spitting hot flames like any Enigma can. Lamau, I hear that southern accent seeping out of Sleepy Karma. I'm telling you, it happens. I've been conscious of it for a lot of the stream, so I'm like trying not to do it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Vacuum wave. That sucks. What is he holding? He's got a cape and possibly a bow, and then his other hand is out like this. And he's just wearing tights. Like, yeah, no, I get it, dude. I would wear very little if I looked like that. East, what's going on? What is a southern accent? Does it sound like a Texan cowboy? Not always. Well, now I'm conscious of it, so I feel like it sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Little Cajun, Trico. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Louisiana for many years of my life. Alright, we're kind of in trouble here. We're fine until I run out of these, I guess. I summon Ace's Skull 02 Grave Riser in attack mode. Attack 1300, defense 1200. I see you, Aces. Not showing off your true potential yet. That's precisely why I work out, so I will wear close to nothing in summer. Nick the Frenchie, me too. Let's do some of these curls. Cajun derives from French. Yes, and also from the, from Acadian. So a lot of people in Maine are Cajun, too. Let's do 20 curls. I think I can do 20 curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am thinking about cheese right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, baby. That is harder when you are sick. You guys, pretty sick. I am occasionally funny. Oh my gosh. An Enigma? That's true. That is true about you. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for all the reps. I think I could do one more round before I gotta heal again. Uh-oh. Ooh, it missed. That was lucky. Damn, it's King Cold. Oss Game Collector? This guy? Yeah, I see it. Ooh, he missed twice. Okay, that surround is actually coming in handy. How much HP does this guy have is what I was about to say just then, and then he died. Stab knocks out Duran. 10,000 experience. Well, I would do curls if I didn't just do them. Huge level up for Socks. Igor increased to level 43. I got Dragon Quest Caravan Heart on GBA 100%. I don't know that one, Medi. Duran, more like duration. Yeah, very durable. Yeah, okay, no, we both got there at the same time. Good stats there. Damn! Did I lose? I lost. I'm pretty sure I lost. I don't really know the rules, but feels like I lost. You fought masterfully. I was utterly defeated. It's a cow joke. You weren't there when we started, but we were doing cow jokes earlier, so this guy gets it. It's like an inside joke. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think a monster master of your caliber existed. Look, I'm still shaking from the excitement. I'm honored to have had the chance to fight you. Ha 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 ha!
Hello.
You're strong.
You even defeated him. I couldn't beat that guy. I mocked you, calling you a coward, someone who can't even use a sword. I take it back. You're invincible. Even without a sword. You're the best fighter. What's your name?
Do you really want to tell your true name to Terry? You want to tell your name to a stranger? Yeah, let's do it.
No, it's okay, I know. Ah, for some reason, I feel relieved. It's morning time to wake up. So long, Stab. Will we meet again? No, maybe we shouldn't. Let me give you some advice. Stab, don't become like me. Once you've tasted power, you gorge upon it and it will choke you.
Sounds odd.
Perhaps it's too late for me, but you can still choose.
How appropriate. He fought like a dairy farmer. Hey, Enigma, did you see any of me playing Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis? I was thinking like maybe I should do more LucasArts games. More point and clicks, like Monkey Island. Monka. Go to the Dagobah system, yeah. Gorge means throat in French. I didn't know that, Nick the Frenchie. So when someone is gorgeous, it's because you want to... well, I'll let you fill in the dots. Fill in the blanks there. Connect the blanks.
You don't want to be like me.
Well, see ya. Farewell, Stab. This cat is dragging me away. I'm taking off. One more piece of advice. Yeah, sure. Take care of your sister, no matter what. Pomunson, you behave.
Let's go back. See ya.
Raises eyebrow. Quick Guns, you doing those eyebrow lifts? How many reps?
Stab, how was it? What lies in your future? What? You didn't find out about the tournament? It's kind of the whole point of me sending you. Maybe I should have been more explicit about my instructions. It doesn't matter. You're going to win anyway. The starry night is approaching. Prepare yourself and rest your monsters. Lights off, everyone, he claps.
The starry night is coming soon to a theater near you. The whole kingdom is excited. This summer, Stab and companions sleep off their fatigue in the stable. I'm playing Ring of Red. Love that I can watch this as well. What's that, Sun Devil? Rated R. Yeah, Trico. One man and a bunch of monsters. The day breaks. Debo Hype says, if I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. I know them both. They're all right. They told their friends I'm great. And I was like, oh, thanks. Why do they sleep in a stable? Nick the Frenchie? Where would you sleep in this universe? Oh, Stab, did you rest? Tonight is the night of the tournament. Masters from afar are waiting for you in the arena. That's supposed to be one word, I believe. PS2, says Sun Devil. What's it called? Ring of Red? It's not on Xbox? The rent is stable. Yeah, that's about all I can afford. About to finish off the Resident Evil 8 trophies. Aces, how you liking it? Stable better than variable. Beat them into the ground! Oh, King. Yes, and use violence against the human trainers from the other kingdom. Anyway, your wish will come true when you win the tournament. I thought it was to find your kidnapped sister. Or was it to go back to your home world? No, I'm not allowed to play my NES or SNES because my kids stole them. Amazing. I love sleeping in the stable. I always have a good nay sleep. Better stop horsing around. Oh my god, Nicholas D. Regardless, you've worked very hard. Nicholas D, where does a horse get a wedding dress? At the bridal shop. Both the people of my kingdom and I trust your ability. Hey, hey. You will bring glory to Great Tree. Nick D, that joke was so bad it made me sad a little bit. I like it when the jokes are so bad it hurts. Any Enigma? It's really good. Only one part that is truly uncomfortable, but it's not that bad once you play through the story 10 times. It's up to you now, Master Stab. Oh, bless Great Tree and you. I have to prepare for the tournament. Dismissed. Busy, busy, busy. I never got a Zapbird egg. Yeah, Nick the Frenchie, I think we're about to find out. Now head to the arena. A great audience is waiting for you, Master Stab. What did the horse say when it fell? I've fallen and I can't giddy up. Oh my gosh, Nicholas D. Are we about to beat the game? I don't know if I'm prepared for that tonight. To answer your question, I would love to sleep outside camping while watching the monsters fly by. Soul Wave? Yeah, that'd be terrifying. All of my jokes you will relish in and no baloney in this. Pomonson, I have a friend named Olive, and I make that joke around her all the time. All of the time is what I would have said if she were around. Did we do all these? What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse. I learned semi-recently that often when horses have like a little stripe right in the forehead, they call that a blaze. And I know that because someone referred to this dot on Pippin's forehead as a blaze. Pip, blaze up. This right here. There. Boo, says Trico. Ah. Tim Carr is right, Quick Guns. Oh shoot, do I have a warp wing? I might have gone in here without a warp wing. I have warp staves. You know what? I'm actually going to reset in that case. I just saved the game, so it's totally fine. Hi gamers, anyone drinking to forget this weekend? Ping Penguin, what happened this weekend? If you can tell me, then you haven't been drinking enough. Alright. Where do sick horses go? The Horspital. Oh my god, Nicholas D, that one's really good. In an awful way. It's so bad. Pet the car. No, that was Pippin. That was not Tim Carr. Got my maple syrup pepis for tonight. Slow wave, is that a thing? Drinking is not therapy. We also need universal healthcare with no exclusions. Paul Munson, I love where you're going with this. But also, nobody mentioned therapy. They mentioned forgetting. Ooh, let's get Arms a level up. Tiny Cat seeping. Trico, he was, and then Pippin kicked him out of the cat bed. LeMayo, no, nothing really. Homie bailed on me for tomorrow plans, and the situationship made plans. Trying to make St. Patrick's plans. Oh, when is that? Is that this weekend? Pippin is a menace. Universal healthcare at the Horspital. Shut up. Nicholas D, oh my gosh. Hey, Debo Hype, you said that before. What, are you just being religious in the chat for no reason? Sounds like a reason to not be religious. If I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. Or, I don't know, I guess you could go either way with that. Depending on how you think of the devil. I live in Chicago. City is celebrating it tomorrow. That's cool. I always like St. Patty's Day in New Orleans because they just treat it like a tiny little Mardi Gras. Like one more day of parades. It's a Canadian thing. It's pepis with maple syrup. I kind of want to try that Soul Wave. The God is real. Smite me right now. Paul Munson? I feel like he's been doing that very slowly for the past 40 years. I mean, I'm religious, but I won't be really... I know, Aces. No, I appreciate you. Devil is okay. He owes me money from poker night. Not as bad as Jevil, though, Nicholas D. Actually, everyone was telling me I was going to get absolutely whooped by Jevil when we did Undertale. He's like the secret boss that you can fight in Chapter 1, I think, right? I did it first try. I had some good items going into the fight, so I could heal. But then I think we also beat Spamton on our first attempt as well. River dyed green? Oh, yeah. King Kubo, what's going on? Your strength of faith is inspiring for faith of all types. Enigma, thanks. Oh, you're talking to Aces. I thought you were just talking about my strength. Hey, speaking of which, let's do 18 curls, Tiny Cat. Alright, Tiny Cat? Can you give me the weights? Thank you. Alright, let's do hammer curls this time. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. Damn. That was tough. Whew. Tiny Cat, did you try to jump up onto the back of the chair as I was moving it? Sorry, bad timing. You know, I see you, Aces. I figured it out after I said it. King Curled. Pfft. Built like a horse, thank you. $1 billion Enigma points if you know that reference without looking it up. Well, I gotta look up to see the reference. California is where my mind is, but it's not my state of mind. Are you making a Nas reference? New York state of mind? I realize that's an entirely different state of mind. Well, Munson, what are you talking about? I was crossing the street in a crosswalk. It's illegal not to stop for pedestrians. Wasn't very fast, thank God. If I wasn't triggered, I should have called the cops. Yeah, I love being in a country where healthcare isn't free, so I have to debate going to the hospital after. Yeah, Munson, it's so stupid. Of course, we got billions of dollars if we want to bomb another country. Sorry, as a participation trophy, you can have 900,999,999,969 points. An Enigma, thank you. Points underflow. Am I dying enough to go to the horse spittle? No, not yet. Oh my gosh. Behoove in the chat. That one didn't really work. Apparently, 70% of the country would rather have a horse as president, at least according to the Gallup poll. Yeah, no, I see you, Pamunson. Yeah, at this point, I don't know if I have enough energy to, like, do any more story or plot in the game. Because I probably gotta sign off soon and go to bed, because I've been sick. But I want to stream at least a couple more minutes, so let's do some random battles and get some X. Tiny Cat, you should stand in front of the monitor. What is this? What is this for here? Someone should put a shop right here. Zootopia has a horse for a mayor. Dang it, now I can't read the chat, because Tiny Cat is in the way of the chat. And he closed my OBS window. Oh my gosh, Tiny Cat. He minimized it anyway, that's what I meant. He did not crash the stream this time. Tiny Cat. Yo, put the Tim Cars in the chat. Tiny Cat? Do you want nachos after this? Because I do. Oh, but I don't have any cheese. I have to go to the store. It's depressing. Timothy Vehicle. Timmy Automobile. Faces, I see you. Yeah, and he zooms. Getting firebolted. Spit Scorching. Stab knocks out the enemy. I came up with that myself. Oh, Timmy Automobile? Nice. In Britain, they call Zootopia Zootropolis. Soul Wave? What do they call Small Mario? I'm convinced this is the bad timeline. Make the Frenchie? Yeah, it's not great. Pip? Pip, you're obnoxious. And also, you're very fluffy. I'm just petting all sorts of cats. Out of frame, as they say in the biz. Okay, I'm feeling it, y'all. I am starting to crash. Like a Timothy Vehicle. So, yeah, let's finish up this battle, and then we might be able to finish this game. I don't know how much is left, actually. But let's use a Warp Wing. Actually, real quick, let me see what leveling looks like. Yeah, 15,000 experience is my next level up. He's got a 69 in his exp, though. Yeah, his personality changed from carefree to ordinary, I feel like. Anyway, let's Warp Wing out of here. Ping Penguin? I see you. 15,000? It's over 9,000. That's true, according to math, Nicholas D. Alright. Okay, everybody. I need to get some sleep. But before then, I'm going to mess around on Diablo 2 or Minecraft or something. Let's save the game and call it a stream for now, though. Thank you so much for watching me play just a little bit of Dragon Warrior Monsters. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. We might finish this soon. Take it easy, y'all.